We'll have a pretty full agenda for April, in that we'll have 3 different projects with proposals being presented to the board. I think we've had quite a bit of success in getting good responses both for the spillway repair and for the maintenance facility. I'm still working with 2 interested parties on the lake testing RFP to get them to submit it, even though they feel that there's certain components of that scope of work that they can't perform. I'm asking them to submit a proposal omitting those particular tests. The unresolved compliance cases, I talked to Wayne a little bit about this afternoon, and we're the cases that were brought up at the February meeting, which are shown as 6, 9, 12, and so on, all fall within the BIMIS sections. And at the instruction of the attorney, we are reserving action on that until a later date. In the one remaining case, there is a balance, and we do intend to pursue that. But by pursuing it, I mean, we will file a lien against that particular case as the compliance item has been corrected, but the assessment balance still remains as past due. So that will be the action under that one only, case 16. And then we're finally having some success since October of '07 with the Friends of the Summit funds. We just received a check for $600 from B&T, and are getting some final certified certificates into Vanguard to have them release the remaining fees. The total will be about $6,500. Kilmer has been requested to set up a designated fund, so that those funds will remain as being, and won't be commingled with other operating funds. Then under EUC debts, we've unfortunately struck out with AMS. Their attorney says that these accounts are either aging past the fair debt 3-year limit, or that the accounts are not collectible because they can't locate the debtors. There are some options still out there. We're exploring those, and I'd like to bring those to the board at the next meeting. And those options are debt buying agencies and pursuing collections in-house as well. But both of those 2 options, actually there's a third too, there's some skip tracing agencies that just specialize in those, are not very attractive options for the association, in that you have not realized a very big percentage of that debt.
Is that it? Any questions? Comment? On item 3, I look at the map, the way it says it is presently between monthly and annual with 39 family memberships. In the last line of your paragraph above, you're asking, it seems like you're recommending the funds be appropriated to improve the fitness room equipment and decor, such as installing wall-mounted TVs, mirrors, exercise mats. There's no action item that I know of on the agenda to do that. And the intent was, the TV was singular, it was never to be multiple. So just bear that in mind when it comes. There was to be one TV mounted, which I certainly think ought to come before the board, because that was the plan, and we are in fact getting memberships in, and we should certainly do that. But that needs, I believe, to come to the board as a separate action.
That's the intention.
Okay, so that might be April.
Let me pull the board in this item. Is the board interested in considering a proposal to improve the fitness room this year as an unbudgeted item? We don't have any budget for it, do we, Pat?
We have the Friends of the Summit.
We have, there's no budget, that's correct. My next comment is going to be about Friends of the Summit. It certainly could be something to be considered from Friends of the Summit, although the intent for that, and I don't know how much revenue, I didn't look when I saw your report, how much revenue we anticipated to get from the fitness room. Is that 39 annual membership? membership's worth or not? I
I
suspect.
think we were just on 40.
Okay. If the memberships that we estimated for the budget number are not equal to 39, in other words, if they're less, then I'd say that's almost a non-item if there's extra money coming in. But either way, we had talked about at least a TV, but I leave that to the board discussion.
Go ahead.
I think we really should only be looking at, if we are gonna do any improvements, at things that might increase membership of the facility. I mean, when we've only got membership at 39 memberships, I mean, I don't think that it's cost effective, given all the priorities in this community, to keep investing money in the facility unless there's some evidence that that's gonna greatly increase the membership of the facility. And I think that, I certainly haven't gotten any comments from people who are members that they would quit if we don't have a television or things like that, so I would only support things that were gonna increase the membership.
I think the membership cost is extremely reasonable, but I know a lot of people who don't think so. And rather than try to enhance the room by adding and fixing, perhaps if we were to offer a special to see if there was any surge in membership, that might be a good way to see if there is a latent interest that could be looked at. But as a user, and I'm probably in the fitness center 3 times a week, every week, if we could just maintain what's there, because we have pieces of equipment out of punishment, if we could find the money to do that, I think that would keep the members that are now members.
Ray, please take note of the maintenance issue.
I know that there is a maintenance issue, we're trying to get it resolved. It is trying to find the right technician to get it, and we finally located somebody who will service it. It has been a service issue. And one of the selling points of that equipment was that it was low maintenance. And here we are, not ending the full year, so there's a warranty issue there. There's also finding the right service people. But back to the comments I included here are comments that I've received from members. And it is sort of there is a flip side to this. The more you invest in something, you make it more attractive, you will draw, and there is that. And being able to determine that and to make a direct correlation between dollars invested and dollars in revenue, increased revenues, is an impossible task, I think, for that facility.
I agree.
So it's really a trial and error thing. But I do think your suggestion about specials, 3-month memberships, we should try every possible way to encourage use, and that should always be the goal for this facility, is to encourage use in the community.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I don't mind being involved.
You're sharing a book.
Yes, I know, it's confusing, isn't it?
This is 2 minutes later.
Yes. Now I don't remember what I want to say. I have had a number of people comment to me that they don't want to pay $25 for one person when maybe somebody else has 6 people in the family and they're paying 25. That they would be willing to join if there was a single membership amount.
Yeah, any of those kinds of approaches would be useful.
Because I know that my husband's not going to use it, and so I'm paying the $25 just.
Okay. Yeah.
As we do this, and perhaps that's an agenda item for the next month.
That's what we're getting to with this discussion.
I certainly want to see a place in Winchester that you can go for a month for $25. I don't think you can, so I think this is the deal to start with, the family membership of family.
Well, it is a deal.
Yes, so
But
we did give a deal if you joined for a year, you got 2 months free. You know, what more is it people want?
You bet.
Hmm?
Yeah, you bet.
Sure.
Just exactly what Noel said. If they feel that if there's a single membership, then why should a family get to go for 25 and every member of the family can go together when Jo Doakes all by herself can't go for 15?
Okay.
Go to town.
But let's not debate it tonight. But I understand everybody's got the position on the table.